Yo, what's going on, people of the internet world watching this video? It's David Lyon, in case you didn't know. So, what do you do when you don't know exactly what it is that you want to do? You know, what do you do? I think that's something that was just crossing my mind, and I wanted to make a little video about it because I know there's a lot of people who's in that circumstance and they don't know what to do. I mean, maybe you have, chances are like you have lots of ideas and things that you kind of want to do, but you're just not fully feeling it. It's kind of like you're missing that inspired pull, that thing that just pulls you towards what you want to do. And really the best thing to do when you don't know what it is that you want to do or want to focus on, or it's just you're not fully feeling the things that you think you should be wanting to focus on, is focus on where it is that you have to grow. I'll give you an example, because I'm actually going through this experience right now in my life where, as I was leaving the house, I was working on some things, and I know I want to do more seminars and more workshops and work with more spiritual people and work with more of the youth and this and that. And I noticed that like my desires were a little bit all over the place, and they're all things that I know that I'm really good at doing, but there wasn't a really strong pull towards any of those things. And I don't like to act unless I feel inspired, because then I know I'm going in the right direction. So what I did myself was I just kind of asked myself, well, where is it that I need to grow? Because often wherever it is that you need to grow yourself and mature more as a human being or spiritually, however you want to look at it, that's the direction you need to explore in order to attract in more synchronicity and inspiration and clarity into your life. So for example, in my scenario, I know that I need to be more active. I've been in a bit of a passive state where I've been doing lots of studying and learning and watching online videos and just teaching myself about marketing and just watching lots of online teachers and all that kind of thing. And all that's well and good. But I know, growth-wise, that I've done enough of the studying and learning, and now it's time for me to be more active. Therefore, the reason I can't become clear on what it is I'm meant to be doing right now, or what it is I want to focus on, or why I can't have inspiration, is because I need to act on my growth. I need to be more active. And so in my case, that's really just, when I think of being active, I get all kinds of inspired ideas. I think of, going to volunteer at certain places and performing magic for them. I think of going to people's parties and just offering to film, to perform for them and do hypnosis and whatever. I think of offering to do spiritual workshops. There's all kinds of inspired ideas when I think of being more active and when I focus on what I should do in terms of growth. So all that to say that if you don't know what to do, it's not gonna come just through thinking about it. Because if you just think about it, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna be there for days. But as Marie Forleo says, and I love this quote, she says, clarity comes through engagement and not thought. All right, I'll say that again. Clarity comes through engagement, not thought. So by acting, by exploring, by diving in, that's where you're going to get clarity. If you just sit there and you think and you be passive, you're not going to get any info. You're not going to get any clarity. All right, so I hope that was helpful, because I can guarantee you, I promise you, I know this just from my own experience of my life, and I've gotten pretty good at guiding myself, that, when you focus on your growth, that is how you dance with synchronicity, which is exactly how I like to live my life. All right, so if you want to fall more into spiritual alignment, into your own alignment, and just attract more abundance and synchronicity, act on your growth and you're going to get all the clarity and whatever it is that you seek. All right, hope this was helpful. Peace.